Okay.
So we are doing our new consultant info call right now. It's Friday, November 1st. I'm Shelley Weekes, and super jazzed to be here of this phenomenal team. And we just last night finished October, and guess what, guys? Historically, the most new folks we have ever added to our team in 1 month was 11. And as of last night, we were actually, as of yesterday morning, we were at 17. And we finished October at 21 brand new consultants. I'm so freaking excited. It is phenomenal. So you guys are in the absolutely right place, and I am, this is remarkable. And I bet you we will beat it. I bet you that over the months to come, we will beat that, because we've got everything in place, and I'm going to show that to you right now. So we heard from Sylvia's in Arizona is on Ellen's team. We've heard from Ellen, who has a 20-year anniversary and has surpassed her $1 million in career sales.
Wow. Congrats. Congrats.
Pam, real quick, just tell us whose team are you on, which kit did you pick, and one thing you're super excited about.
I am on Brittany Stewart's team, and I chose the Ultimate Kit because it was such a good deal. And I'm excited. I like the products. I love the products. And I'm excited just to get maybe a vacation fund going. So
nice, a vacation fund. I love that idea. And as it turns out, you're going to be beautifully positioned to earn a free vacation. So you may have to do something else with that income that you're going to earn.
And that's okay too.
That'll be okay? Okay, that's great. Very good. Where are you based, Pam? Where are you located?
I am in Rancho Murieta, California, so it's just a little suburb of Sacramento.
So what we want to do is start to figure out a visit where I come and visit your team. Okay? I'm in the Concord area, which is just east of Oakland, California.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the fires have been impacting us. The power outages have been impacting us big time. So we just, thank goodness we have such a flexible business here. And then for you guys, are you, just tell us just real quick, are you cooking with little ones at home, or are your kids out in, you have kids at home, and do you work another job besides Pampered Chef? How about you, Sylvia?
No kids at home. It's just myself. And yeah, my children are grown. I have grands. And I'll be hooking up with them when I go back home to Indianapolis. Okay. Yeah.
In Indianapolis. How about you, Pam?
I have, sorry, I had to unmute. I have 2 young kids. I have a son who's 10 and my daughter is 6. And I do have a full-time job outside of Pampered Chef. I'm a CPA. So it's a busy time.
Wonderful. Full-time. Okay. Great. I love it. Good. Okay. So what you guys want to do, and I have this nifty little outline for this call. The idea with this call is to get you guys started strong. And pretty much this is the only phone call that we actually will need to do going forward. We're going to be guiding you and directing you, but most everything that is accessible on the website, on Facebook, and we're looking forward to getting your feedback about about the systems that we have. And they're a work in progress, but they're working really, really well. So just want to let you know I hit my 19th year anniversary in August, and I'm a mom of a 17-year-old who is applying to colleges all around the country. Today is the first college application deadline. In fact, she's applying to Columbia University in New York and Georgia Tech, and she's a techno prodigy. You can tell I'm super proud, right? And my eldest daughter is at UC Santa Cruz, and she'll be 20 this month, at the end of this month. And those kids grew up with Pampered Chef. They grew up in a Pampered Chef household, and Sid now has her own apartment, and she's like, Mom, you've got to send me the cheese knife. I'm dying without the cheese knife. And on and on and on. I need stoneware and I need blah, blah, blah. So it's been kind of fun. We've been outfitting a first department, and they've got a great appreciation for how good it is to grow up in a Pampered Chef household, right? With a leader in Pampered Chef who goal sets, and so this kid's got a lot of great skills and expertise for that. We have Beth and Jessica just joined in. I'm so glad you guys are here. Hi guys! Yay! Looking good. We got started and we recorded this because we knew you guys were coming. So just so you can go back and watch the beginning. So we're just getting started. So I'm going to have you dive right in. Tell us real quick where you're located, whose team you're on, and just one really fast thing you're super excited about.
We're from Marysville, and this is my first year. It's Beth's second. We're just really excited to get this going.
Awesome, good. And you had,
I'm Beth.
so Jessica, I'm sorry, Beth, who's the bun on top, is Jessica's recruiter. And your sister?
We're sisters.
We're sisters. Okay, there's a little delay. So just so that you guys know, my recruiter is amazing. And 19 years ago, he invited me to do Pampered Chef when I'd been laid off from my full-time job, and I was pregnant, and we were trying to close on this house. Sorry, I just had my first baby. And I'm a registered dietitian, and got laid off. It was awful. It was just awful. But that amazing person is on this call, and that's Ellen. And that's my mom. So in the world of Pampered Chef, we talk about the person who recruited you is your mom, and the person who recruited them is your grandma. No, Ellen is my mother. She is my actual mother. So I highly recommend that you do Pampered Chef with your mom and sister. It's so cool because Pam was commenting that she wants to build a vacation fund with her earnings. Well, once you get this up and running, you're going to be earning 3 vacations with the Pampered Chef. And we go on vacations together over 19, 20 years now. So Pampered Chef pays for our family reunion. So it's no small thing, and you guys are positioned beautifully to take full advantage of that. So I'm very, very excited about it. Okay, I'm going to try not to. My least good skill is staying on time, and I'm going to try to do better. So I'm going to keep on going, okay? So I'm really glad you guys are here. And I told Sylvia that I'm following this neat little outline. It says, welcome and get to know you guys. Tell them about you. I do want you guys all, when we're done, I will message you all. I want you to friend each other on Facebook, okay? Because you are each other's support group. You are the class of October 2019 in the greater organization. Ours is called Pampered Chef Rockstar organization, and we are going places. So I want you guys to connect with each other, all right?
Okay.
And also, as you're brand new, Pam just got started, Jessica just got started. Everybody was October, but I want to kind of set the expectations for you. Pam was October 19th. You're the veteran on the call, Pam. Actually, Jessica was October 18th. You're the veteran on the call, okay? All right, and then Sylvia just yesterday, day before yesterday. I kind of want to give you an idea of what you can expect for Show Me the Money, because that's valuable, right?
Right.
We all love having these products, and yes, you are going to want to own a quick cooker and a blender at the very least, and then everything else. You'll end up owning the whole catalog, but I want you to know there's some big time income available for you, okay? So our average consultant that does 4 virtual parties a week, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys to do. I'm going to lay that as a baseline right there, okay? And I'll tell you why in a second. But our Average consultant who runs 4 online parties every single week earns between $200 and $500 per week.
Wow, that's
Okay?
good.
So we're talking about $800 to $2,000 a month. Raise your hand if that would be okay. Okay with that? Okay, I'm so glad, because you're likely to exceed that. That's conservative. All right? So the question is, how much would you like to make in your new little side gig? Have you given this some thought? Anybody want to hit me with that? You want to make an extra $100 a month, an extra $2,000 a month? What do you think, Jessica? Have you given it some thought?
Yeah, I have. I mean, we would definitely like to earn a couple $100 at least a week, you know, but I know that's a lot of work when you're doing, I don't know how they do you said 4 parties a week?
I got you.
When one party got from, I didn't know.
You had one, so do you have one that's just closing up from yesterday? I'm going to show you. You guys have a little bit of a delay and a little bit of crackly background noise. So if you have background noise, click the mute button so that you can make sure that you can hear me okay. So I'm going to show you. When you first get started, it seems super overwhelming to do 4 a week, but I will absolutely show you that it is doable. It's easier to do 4 than it is to do 1 at a time. Okay? So you guys are all about to enter your learning curve as we teach you these systems and how to do online and in-person parties. But I just want you to be aware that you can earn some substantial income, okay? So, and I want to find out from each of you, I asked Sylvia this already, are you more interested in being an in-person consultant, an online consultant, or both? So what do you think? Pam, you'll have to unmute to answer that.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
The question is, are you more interested in being an online consultant, an in-person consultant, or both?
Oh, well, it'll be a little bit of both, but mainly online.
Okay. Okay, mostly online, right? How about for you, Sylvia?
Like both. I would like to do both, but I guess as well, mainly online is, yeah.
Okay. And how about for you, Jessica?
I prefer the in-person ones. It's just a little harder getting people rounded up to come to those.
Right.
And then, you know, when they come, you know, people getting to order also. But I think online is a little easier, but I just don't know that I just don't know if people really order more online or if they order more in person.
Well, that's a good question, but I'm going to tell you how it works, okay?
Okay.
So right now, online is really taking off, and I will tell you over 19 of my 19 and a half years, I did almost exclusively in-person parties. I had foot surgery on both feet last fall, and I transitioned to virtual. We call virtual and online. I want you to use the term online party. It will sit better. More people will be attracted to that than if you say a virtual party, say online party.
Okay.
And the system that I am going to be teaching you to do your online parties, I only started doing this in June.
Oh, the online parties?
We're talking about 4-5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And in 5 months are the results. We have had explosive growth. And I hear people say all the time, I want to do in-person parties because I want to distract them. You wait and see. The interaction on online parties will boggle your mind once you get the drill down. And we have that drill down, we're going to say. So yes, I want the strongest consultants actually do some online and some in person. Those are the strongest consultants. However, I want you to all to get strong start with online parties because we can get them going for you this Friday. Boom. Okay? Easy. All right. So, but in terms of in-home and online parties, we're talking about fundraisers, we're talking about holiday parties, we're talking about virtual or freezer meal workshops. I did a freezer meal workshop in my home on Sunday, and it closed at $800. Okay, a little bit. You can do all of those online, and you can do all of those in person. Right, and I was just explaining to Sylvia, we may not get time for me to go over it, but ask me when we're done to share the details about doing a pie making workshop in your own kitchen right before Thanksgiving. I'm going to be talking about that for our whole team and teaching them how to do that. Okay? So, as we get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen because we know that we want to earn an income, but there's a ton of rewards available for you. And I want you to know, I do not want you to come back to me a month from now, no matter what level you want to do. I don't want you to come back and say, Shelley, you never explained what I could earn. And so I want to be really thorough with that. You guys good so far? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And you get to see my notes on our intro call, and I'm keeping notes on everything we're doing here. I'm going to go on over. Isn't that cute? Can you guys see those?
Yes, I like those.
Yes. So there's a lot of fun things coming, but let's take a look at this. So what I want you to do is, does this look familiar? Can you guys see this chart? It's like a game board. And
Yeah.
does this look familiar?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is your roadmap to success for your first 3 months. And when we're done, I'm going to send it to you. And I want you to print 2 copies. I want you to put one on your refrigerator and one on your bathroom mirror. This is your roadmap. And I want you to show it to your family and mark it up. And the rule of thumb on our team is every Monday, you take a picture of this and send it to your director and your recruiter. So I'm going to walk you through it, okay? So here goes. So it's called Fast Track Rewards, and you're all eligible for Fast Track Rewards. This affects you as well because you recruited 2 people. In fact, give a round of applause for Beth, who has been a Pampered Chef for over a year and had her first 2 ever recruits in October.
Not bad. Yeah.
So Beth, this is going to impact you in a massive way, okay? Ellen welcomed 3 to her team. I welcomed 4 personally to our team, and our team as a whole welcomed 21 people. Which is record-breaking and revolutionary, and we're gonna beat that this month. I promise you, we're gonna beat that this month. So
Cool.
what you do is a little road that you follow along. So you put your start date right here, and you need to be aware of your date, okay? And you just start following the steps. You share your business with the world. You book and hold your first 4 parties, and when you hit $500, you get your first product bonus. And it's that wonderful little ceramic egg cooker and the mini cheese scraper. Woo! Love that. Fabulous. Okay? So you get your first bonuses at $500. That's basically 1 online party. Basically. We average $500 to $600 for online parties. Okay. Moving on, as you keep doing, and remember that those first parties you're doing are training. We're going to be on the job training, and you're going to have a ton of support. But as you're proceeding along, you're getting a paycheck, and when you hit $12.50 in sales, you get an 8-inch non-stick fry pan. And I don't know if you've seen these or not. I don't have the fry pan next to me, but I do in fact have This is our recruiting pot. You guys get cash in here, but I'm gonna stand up so you can see this. It's got cash in it. This is cool. See how the handles come off? That's the nature of this. This cookware is lifetime guarantee. It's dishwasher safe. You can keep metal on it, and the handles removed. And people are loving this. So you get your first piece of nonstick cookware when you hit $12.50 in sales. So yay, that's awesome. So now you keep on going through, and you want to keep track of your 30th day. Okay. Your 30th day is always really important because typically there's some kind of incentive going on that you earn by if you do something by 30 days in business. You guys all joined in October, and it was the kit discount was what was hot for you guys. Okay, let's close that. Okay. So you keep on going, and you're inviting your hosts and guests to join your team. You keep on going. When you hit $2,500 again within your first 3 months, now you get a piece of stainless cookware. Oh my gosh. You keep going, and when you hit $5,000 in your first 3 months, you get the sign for free. That's valued at over $350. So is this working for you? Good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And you're earning your paycheck. Okay. Now, if you're doing your job right, the way we're training you to do your job, you are doing what we call for every 4, you add 1 more. That's kind of our mantra. And what it means is that for every 4 parties you do, you can pretty much count on having at least 1 person join you. There's 1 person who will say, oh my gosh, yes, I want to come and do Pampered Chef. And we're going to show you how to do those parties, and I will show you how simple it is to actually have that happen. Not pushy, not, freaking out, taking very little time, but we've got the system to show you how to do that. So some people will do 4 parties in, say, a month. And some people say we'll do 4 parties in, say, a week. And then folks fall on that range. But can you imagine if you were doing 4 parties a week and adding 1 person every week? That'd be pretty remarkable growth. When Sylvia popped in here on the call, the first thing she told me is that recruiting is where she wants to focus and where she wants to get better at recruiting. And I tell you, that's where it gets magical. So Pampered Chef has put, for the Fast Track Rewards, there's these products. But I want you to follow over here just real quick, because when you follow this, every 4 add 1 more. When you add a new person to your team within these first 90 days, which is the Fast Track Rewards, it's over your first 3 months or 90 days. When you have your first person join you, you get a bonus of $100 in cash and $50 what we call PC dollars. PC dollars, you can use them on products, but cash is golden. So let's say, Jessica, you invite your daughter or whatever, whoever is watching these online parties go on, and that first person signs up when they hit $12.50 in sales, which is what you're agreeing to do by trying it, you're going to get a $100 bonus and 50 PC dollars. Cool?
All right, cool.
Cool. So, and here we have 5 little lines here. Every time you do 4 parties, you add 1 or more new folks. And so this is 100, 100, 100, 100, and 100. We're talking about $500 or more. Keep on going. So that's fine. It's okay with you? That's in addition to your commission, right? So awesome. Okay. And $50 for each person. But look over here for me for just a second. And you probably never thought of this. And you may be thinking to yourself, Shelley, I'm not doing this. But again, it happens kind of despite you. You have every possibility of what we call promoting to director. And here's what happens when that happens. A director means you have 5 people who have joined your team. And maybe Sylvia has her neighbor join in, or neighbor invites 4 others. That's a grand total of 5. Maybe Jessica has 2, and each of them have 2, and as a whole, they're 5. Okay, that any combination qualifies you as being a director. The director requirements is a grand total of 5 people who are all active. Okay, you know what it means to be active?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody?
Working it?
Working it. No, there's actually an actual dollar amount submitted.
Okay.
Active. We all want to strive for being active every month. It's
It's 250, right?
150. Yeah. A
So
party
$250 in sales makes you active, is that right?
for a single month. Yes.
150.
For a single month. So and if you look on the banner on our team page, we track who's active throughout the month. We've got 65 people on our team, and I just keep updating everybody who hits 150. Woo, they're active. That's good. It entitles you to the benefits of being a Pampered Chef when you're active. You want to strive at least. So again, back to the definition of a director is having 5 people who are all active. They've all done at least $150 in sales. You, as the head of that group, the requirement is minimum $750 in sales, which again, that's about 1.5 virtual parties. And the third requirement is a grand total of $5,000 submitted for that whole group. If you have all 3 of those aspects in a single month, you get this amazingly fun phone call from Pampered Chef inviting you to be a director. Say yes. Okay, amongst the huge numbers of rewards of being a director is the box of new products that land on your porch. So when you guys promote to director sometime in the next couple of months, they will send you all of the current new products. That includes a blender. Okay. I have 2 of everything because as a director, they send me new products every time they come out. So it's amazing. But when you do it within your first 90 days, we call you a fast track director. And here's what happens. Follow me on this, and you guys get out your calculators. You're going to need this because there's heavy duty math involved. When you get started, and within 90 days, if you promote to director, you're fast track director, you get all of your commission, all of these hundreds of dollars per person, plus you get a $500 bonus. And so does the person who's with you. We're going to use Jessica and Beth as our examples, okay? Beth recruited Jessica. So Jessica, when you get started and you're in your parties recruiting people, you hit that level of director, you get a $500 bonus, and so does Beth. Then when you stay a director, when you go the next 3 months and remain a director, when you hit 3 months, they give you another $500 bonus cash, and Beth also gets an extra $500 because she recruited you. You guys with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you guys at this point are going to be doing your parties, and you're going to be sharing Pampered Chef, and you're going to be using our systems. And what's going to happen is you're going to be recruiting lots of people, and I'm going to be having this same phone call with all of them. So when one of those people who you brought on board promotes to fast track director as well, they get their 500 and you get your 500, but you now are another level higher. You're an advanced director. And guess what? They give you a $1,000 bonus. Stay an advanced director for another 3 months, and guess what? They give you another $1,000, and not just you, your recruiter. So in our example, Jessica has one of her people promote to fast track director. She got 1,000, and Jessica got 1,000. Stay advanced director for 3 months, gets another 1,000, and Beth gets another 1,000. I lost track. How much money are we talking about for our example of Jessica at this point? $3,000 for each of her and Beth, right? Plus $500, plus another $500 from the person who promoted the fast track director. And those numbers, are you guys following what kind of big money we're talking about?
Yeah.
So how much do you have to sell to stay active or to stay on that schedule? You have to sell so much per month, or you have to recruit so many people?
To stay a director, is that the question?
Yes, in order to keep getting the bonuses, you have to sell so many, or you have to keep recruiting?
No, actually. Well, so just FYI, this is old, but just so that you know, what does it take to be a director? $750 in personal sales, 5 team members, and $5,000 in team sales to achieve directorship. To maintain directorship, the requirements are less. You need $5,000 for your whole team, and you with $750 to keep your directorship. But what happens, the directors that I work with, their teams grow, and so it keeps growing. So typically, we don't have a lot of trouble with it. Okay. Does that answer your question? Okay, so there's a lot more details about this. There's a lot more that happens to your paycheck, which means some people have some buzzing noise if they could mute their side. That's your second line. Thank you. There's a lot of other details that we will fill in as we go along. And actually, as you guys start to get in and start doing some of the training, a lot of the training will lay this all out for you. When you open up your kits, if you haven't gotten them yet, there will be paperwork right there that shows you how this works. Okay, for our purposes today, I want to make sure you know from the get-go that this is super easy to do, and I want those bonuses for you. I know you want them. You may not think they're possible, but I'm here to tell you they are. We actually have one fast track to director group just about to promote, and another one right behind them. And this team is going places, so you don't want to be missing out on this. If you opt not to do this, that's no problem. At least I laid it out. Is there any other questions about it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Is this exciting? Can you imagine January? Can you picture the mailbox this last January after the holidays and all that spending and everything and all the bills start to come in? Can you picture this January where you pay cash for everything? No, my empty mailbox in January. How phenomenal would that be? This has a huge opportunity for you, and as you spread the word and you're doing the steps for your online parties and people start signing up, I want you just to direct them to do this call with me. So you definitely want to get on this call with Shelley, okay? All right. I want to, so when you get your fast track chart, when I send it to you, you're going to print out 2 copies. You're going to keep track. Everybody knows what their 30th and their 90th days are?
No.
No? Okay. So you need to make sure you know those. Jessica, you joined us on October 18th. Your 30th day is November 28th. Pampered Chef actually gives you a whole extra 10 days, didn't they? Right? The 90th day is January 27th.
Okay.
Okay. That means you've got the possibility of doing this all the way through the end of January. All right. Who else? Pam. You're the same. November 28th is your 30th day, and January 27th is your 90th day.
Sylvia?
Okay. Probably even later. Hers is probably early February. So you
Sylvia, your 30th day is December 9th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And your 90th day is February 5th.
Okay.
February 5.
Put those
Okay.
dates
Thank
on
you.
that chart and on your calendar. That means that you can be earning all these bonuses through that 90th day.
Okay.
All right.
Mark those dates on your calendar because you want to keep track of them.
All right.
I'll help you. We'll help you.
Thank you.
There's not really a lot of times where I set your goals for you. This is the exception. I want you guys to earn as many bonuses as possible. So your goal, if you need to kind of like have a short-term target, is to hit at least that $12.50 in sales within your first 30 days.
All right.
So you get your first 3 product bonuses. There's actually this nifty, clean little tracker that we use, and I want you to use as well. And I'm going to hold it up. I can actually probably open it up and share my screen. But see where it says monthly, every 4, add 1 more. And then these are blocks of 4 parties. And we just kind of keep track of your parties, offering the chance for your host to come and do Pampered Chef, hot folks from your parties, people who are interested booking, and we just keep track. So I have these for everyone on my team. I'll send you this little tracking chart because it's a very helpful handy little thing, okay?
Okay, you're going to send us all one of those?
All these cities, and if I don't, you just nudge me and say, Shelley, send them to me, okay? All right, that's the fast track bonus. And so our job, we're totally committed to helping you get all of those bonuses, as many as possible. And we have great boutique celebrations when we do. So two things I want to show you. One is Consultants Corner and kind of where you go to get started. All right. And the other is on Facebook, where our team page is, and where we have 2 groups on Facebook, and I want you to just stick with those 2 for the short term, for the next couple weeks, because there are a ton of Facebook resources. I mean, there's a page that has games and interaction. There's a page that's all about your quick cooker. There's a page all about the blender. I don't want you to go there yet. I want you to stay focused like a laser beam on the places I'm going to show you, because I have a gal on our team who's in her 6th year, and she is a professional trainee. Okay, so don't do that. Let's earn you all these bonuses and get you going. Let's stay focused, okay? All right.
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen, and what I'm going to do when I share my screen, so I'm just going to go to pamperedchef.com. And who has logged into Consultants Corner?
Beth and
I have.
Yeah, good. So you know, and see, it shows I'm already logged in, but when you're at pamperedchef.com, this is the home page, and right there, if you're not logged in, it will say sign in. And what you have to sign in is your email address that you use to order your kit and the password. And when you are signed in, we're in what's called Consultants Corner, and let me show you what that looks like. Here's Consultants Corner. So this is home for Consultants Corner. All of your parties will show up, okay? So recent parties and orders, and then if you want to see them all, you go here, but they're all listed. But the places, again, and the same goes with Consultants Corner as with Facebook. It is a fabulous site, and there's a lot of really great things here. But I want you to stay completely focused on the things you need to do to get started. And right here, this great big purple box that says Dash, this is the place. They did such a great job with this. Dash is our training platform, and it's designed to work super simple on your cell phone or on your computer. So to get to it on your cell phone, just open up a browser, go to pamperedchef.com, log in, and it looks just like this. And this is a really awesome website. But Dash specifically, they've programmed this so that it will put little tiny bite-sized bits of training in front of you when you need it most.
Oh, okay.
You guys are all brand new, so you're getting notifications pop up from Dash that say, set your first goals, get your first booking, figure out how to do your parties, right? And it's helping you do the things you do. As soon as you set up your first party, then boom, Gas is going to say, here's how to coach your host. And so pay attention to Gas because it's intuitive. It's very, very smart. And you want to, and the little classes here, 5 minutes maximum. And guess what? You earn coins and badges. Does anybody do Fitbit or any of those little games where you earn badges and you compete against?
Yeah, I did them.
This is set up like that. We have so much fun with this. So Kim, look, I currently have 20 badges out of 39 possible. I've got 250 points. Woo! Yay, Shelley! Guess what, though? I'm going to click over to the activity dashboard, and we're going to take a look and see. We're going to look at Shelley's team, and we're going to put in, actually, we're just look at my team. Look at my team. Here's Kathy, and if I click on, let's see, how do I do that? I'm still figuring it out. It's all brand new. But this shows me that these gals, so Cassie is actually, Cassie's running signs up just last night, so she's got how to close out your 90 days. These are classes that she's got ready to go. How do I do it, Ellen? Cass? Okay, I want to get to the leaderboard. That's what I want, the leaderboard. Okay. Ellen's got 1,400 points, and I've got 200.
Wow, go me.
Woo!
Sylvia right here has got 80 points already.
Well, look at you, Miss Sylvia.
Yeah, I've been doing them.
So for my team right here, here's our leaderboard. Brittany is just about to promote to Fast Track for 1,500, and she is also just about to promote to Fast Track for 1,300. Rosario, 1,100. Shelley at 250. Oh my God. Thank you, Brittany. Okay, so there's leaderboards on here. You guys will get really good at this. I haven't played with it as much as I said, but it's awesome, and I want your feedback about it. But it's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Is it working well so far, Sylvia?
Yeah. I've done those, some of those, and I haven't done any today, but I plan to get on there and make some more points.
Yeah. So whenever you have a 5 minute, if you pull up early to pick up the kids, bang out 3 or 4 classes. As soon as you do one, it recommends a couple others.
Right.
You're going through your training day. So DAS is one area of training. Then we're going to go back to Consultant's Corner and just going to show you when you guys set up your parties, you can access it right here. My parties and orders, creating a party. We have videos to show you all this stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you're going to start doing is booking those first online parties, and these are all mine. Look at that! I had a $2,100 party. I had $1,000, almost $1,100 party, and then some little ones. Okay, and many of these of people who are hosts are now consultants because it just starts happening like crazy. So I wanted to show you Consultant's Corner. I want you to stay focused on DAS, and I want you to stay focused on your parties for the short term, okay?
Yes.
Good so far? Okay.
No, I do. I think I do have real quick. I do have one real quick. Okay, on the fast start, we're going to make 2 copies. We'll put our start date and our 90th date. And then we do the thing. We send one to you and we keep one. Is that correct?
So you're putting one on your fridge and one on your bathroom mirror so that you have it accessible in 2 places. And on Mondays, I want you to take a picture of it and send it to your director and your recruiter.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, every Monday. Boom, just like clockwork, right? Put it on your calendar.
Okay.
Good?
All right.
Within Facebook, the places that are relevant and important for you to keep track of is our team page, and it's a group, rather, and this is what it looks like. It's Team KWL Selling and Recruiting Rockstars. That is the name of our group. There's 153 people here. This is all of us. There's Ellen and Carol as directors. It's the KWL. Is awful cool. It's cool, but it stands for Carol Team, Shelley Weekes, and Ellen Poe. So if you type in Team KWL and put this as a favorite, this is a resource for you. You want to change your notifications right there to all posts so that you don't miss anything. When our monthly meeting happens, it happens right here, just like a virtual party. I set the meeting day this month is a week. What is it? I had to change it because meeting day this month is November 13th, and on November 13th, I'm going to start posting the news for the month of November, and it will all happen right here. And then at 6 o'clock Pacific time that night, we jump on Zoom and we do a quick debriefing of our meeting, and we do raffles and prizes, and that's our meeting. That's how we do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The other place that I want you to kind of keep track of is you've been added to a Facebook message group, and it's called our new PC teammates. So if you look at this, these are all the members, and it's a Facebook message group that we specifically add new people to, and it's an extra level of support for you as you have questions in these first several weeks. Okay, so that's available for you, and our team page is available for you, right? And then as you get started, we're going to have you set up a Facebook business page and do some other things on Facebook, all right? But Facebook is where your first parties are going to start. I'm going to open up one of mine just so you can see it. Margie's call online party. Got 41 members.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just curious, like, how do you have so many parties if we already invited all of our friends to the one party, and I only had so many members? How would I have more parties if I already invited everyone?
I know. Okay, here's how it works. So here's just one of my parties, and yours will look just like this. Okay, but here's what you're gonna do. You guys, starting today, are going to go and get booking for
get what?
parties. Booking for new parties. And I'm going to show you right now how you do it. Because that answers your question, right, Jessica?
Well, yeah, because I'm just curious. I don't know how I would have more than just the one party when I already invited 200 people and I only got 30 members.
Okay, so that was actually perfect. So you held one. You had 300 people you invited, 200 invited, 20th, 30 attended. So the numbers are just right. You expect 10 to 20%. Okay. But there were, and how many people ordered?
Only like 3 people ordered.
Okay, we're going to teach you how to help that. And how many people booked?
I haven't got anybody to book. Well, one. Yeah, I take that back. We did one. So Talina booked a party and hosted her party. And she invited a whole bunch of people, and she got 70 members, and she only got 3 orders, I think.
We can help that. We can help that. So I'm going to show you right now what you do, because you had one person book out of 300. And now is where you go back, and I'm going to show you the message that you're going to send to people. And you're going to copy and paste the same message, and this works. And what I'm going to ask you guys to do, your goal is to send this message to 30 people every day. And that will
30 new people every day? Is that what you said?
I can't hear you.
30 new people every day?
30 people every day out of your friends on Facebook. Okay? And so the message goes, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready? I'm going to read it to you, and I'm going to send it to you, okay? You don't have to write this down. So here are the messages that you're going to send to book your first party. You're going to copy and paste this message and send it to 30 people a day, and you'll see your calendar will fill up with 4 parties a week. Your goal is 1 party to start this Friday at least, and 4 for the next week. Our parties, our entire group does them all the same way. Our parties start on Fridays. Friday and Saturday are pre-party fun days, and then the actual theme days start on Sunday and go Sunday through Wednesday, and Thursday they close up. Here's the schedule. Okay. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So what you're asking for is you're reaching out to people to book parties to start on Friday. So you can start party on November 8th, November 15th, November 22nd. So Fridays are your start days. Good so far? Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So here's what you're going to send for virtual parties. It says, hi, I don't know if you saw, but I just started doing Pampered Chef because, fill it in, super quick, easy, because I love their product. I've been wanting to do this forever, and I finally took the plunge. Whatever it is for you. I'm looking for friends who can help me by doing a fun virtual party starting on, fill in the blank, November 8th or November 15th. I set it all up, and you invite your friends. It's an easy way for you to get some great products for free and a discount, and I really appreciate your help getting my business started. What do you say? Okay? You're going to copy and paste, and you're going to send that to people. And it is honestly super easy, and if you do 30 a day, you'll get some people. What will happen is some folks will say yes, some folks will say no, and some will ask questions. And you will get very good at seeing the questions are very consistent. How long does it take? What's involved? How do I do it? Those are the questions you're going to get. It's either going to be yes or no, or questions. And so if you get questions and you don't know the answers, you take a screenshot of that question and you send it to your recruiter, okay? And they will help you with an answer. And
Okay.
a lot of people will say, they'll say like, oh, I'm busy next weekend. I can't do it. And so you ask, whatever it is you're doing, do you have your cell phone with you, and are you on Facebook every day anyway? And they go, oh, because they didn't understand it, right? And they go, oh, yeah, I am. Like, great. Would you like to grab November 8th or November 15th and let me help you start an online party? Okay, some people might say, I don't have time. And your answer is,
Yeah, a lot of people say they don't have time.
absolutely.
So what do you tell them then?
So you answer and say, just a quick question, are you on Facebook every day anyway? For at least, because I feed my host the exact thing to copy and paste into their party. They look like a freaking rock star, and I'm feeding it to them. Do you know how to copy and paste and save a picture and post it? And do you have 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night? If so, you're golden. What do you think? Do you want to go for it on November 8th or November 15th? So you answer their questions. Because you guys have all hosted, right? You hosted online parties?
Yes.
Your consultant said you the information, right?
Yes.
Would you like to take a quick, I'm going to wrap us up, but would you like to take a quick glance at the guide that we're going to give you guys that everybody's going to follow?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How do we do this, right? Okay. Up at the top, I'm going to send this to you. I want you to read it. If you want to print it, it's about 11 pages. And this is golden. We call this our Bible. Okay. It is our online party guide for super virtual parties, the Virtual Party Bible. And we started using it in the middle of October, and we've added 15 new people as a result of this. I'm just going to let you look at it real quick and show you. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to sign up, register for a class where I teach you how to do this. And that class runs, it's an hour class once a week, and it starts tomorrow. Not tomorrow, what's today, Friday? It starts Tuesday. It's the next 3 Tuesdays, 6 o'clock Pacific time. So the 5th, it's like November 5th, okay? It's called Hero to Hero, and the registration for it is on our team page.
Okay.
If you have a specific scheduling issue around that 6 o'clock time, I can feed you the recording for our last run through this, but I have to be able to know that you will actually listen to them and then follow up with me. So you could bang these out in one day if you want. I've got them all recorded from this last time you ran. Right?
Okay.
What I do is I teach you how to use this. So this is it starts this out. So this is everything we do for our virtual parties. And then 1 week before the party, you say, hey, how you doing? I just want to confirm with you. I've got your party booked for next week. And they say yes. You go, great. Hey, I want you to go look through a good party and a bad party and tell me why you think this one was good and this one was bad. And I want you to take my host VIP survey. Quick question. Does this sound familiar? Did you guys do these steps when you did your parties?
I know.
Some of this looks familiar, yes.
Okay, it should look familiar. Okay, because you've all hosted, and these are the exact steps. So this will not be new. First day you make the group on a Tuesday before it starts the Friday, here are the steps. Here's a video showing you how to make a Facebook business page. You set up your group. Here's the description for it. Here's what to expect. Here's the schedule. This should look familiar. I'm just giving you a quick glance at it because you guys have already experienced it. And every single step is laid out. And when you get to a point where you have a question, I either have instructions written out or I have a video. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Here's the message you send to the host. Hey, I'm so excited for our party. Here's what I want you to do. Invite 300 people. Here's why. Okay, make sure to add 20 at a time so Facebook doesn't put you in jail. And it would be also cute for you to do a little welcome party. That probably sounds familiar. So that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, here are your steps. It is laid out for you day by day, exactly the way you do it. And once you do this, that first week or so, then we teach you how to set up like text replacement in your cell phone so that all you have to do is do a couple of keystrokes and those messages just pop in. So we've got all the systems and everything for this. Is this helpful or is it overwhelming?
Yeah.
It's
No, it's helpful.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this class isn't about teaching that to you, but I want to reassure you that you are going to go out there and 30 contacts a day and book these parties. And you're going to get bookings. Not everybody's going to say yes, and that is perfectly fine. And you're going to have questions, and that is perfectly fine. But I want you to keep track. And I'm going to show you one more amazing, amazing tool that I want you to use for keeping track, and then we're done. Okay. So in a second, after I show you this, I'm gonna finish up the call, and I'm gonna ask you guys to share in just a minute. I'm gonna ask you to share your best, oh my gosh, wow, that you learned from our call today, and then we'll be done. So let me show you my tool first. But be thinking about what you got out of this call that was the most helpful. So you're doing those 30 contacts a day, and I want you to keep track of them, because think about it, the first time someone asked you about, say, hosting a Pampered Chef online party or about doing Pampered Chef, did you say yes or no?
I said yes.
Jessica's the unique one, right? I said no several times. We need to be asked several times. And the trick to booking and recruiting is to keep track and to keep asking. And I'm going to show you the tool that we use to do that. So I'm sharing my screen, and I have this little form, and it looks like this. It actually is, I'm going to send this to you. So it's a thing little sheet, and it's got 25 lines for booking and a couple lines for recruiting, and it says week of up at the top. And so the week of, I always put the Friday date. Today's Friday, November 1st. So when you get this, you print out a dozen copies, and you put November 1st on the first week. So this is November 1st, right? And so see close up now, it says booking, and it has a spot for a name, and it says first, second, third, fourth, fifth. When you're making your 30 contacts, you're writing their names in these lines, and the first day that you send them that message, you put the date in that little box. November 1st, November 1st, okay? And then a couple days later, you follow up, because it's possible, if they don't respond to you, that they never saw the message. And your follow-up is like, hey, did you see my note? You know, what do you think? Just say, what do you think? Because you sent them that message and they'll see it. You'll get a lot of responses 2 days later. So then when you go back and you check on them that second day, you put that date in the box. So maybe this is November 3rd. Okay, so you're filling this up. There's 25 spots on this sheet. If I want you to do 30 a day, you're going to need 1 sheet plus 5 on the next one, right? And then the next day, 30 more, and the next day, 30 more. And every couple days, you go back to this. Would you like to see how I've used this sheet? Say yes,
Sure.
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's mine. I remember I told you I started in June 10th. Okay? This was, I put in the column out here, I put me, because these were my contacts. They were my people that I knew were customers. And so I started with Kathy, Olga, Carol, Tommy. Kathy and Tommy said yes. They booked a party right there. You can see it's June 10th, June 12th, June 30th. You know, I stopped right there. I got my first 2 bookings. I'm going to stop sharing because this was, and I just see how not even all these were, I put dates on the follow-up, but I started with those 2 bookings. And then here's that same sheet. A couple weeks later, yellow are bookings. Booking, 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 booking. Okay? And I still only followed up with some people 2 times. June 12th, June 12th, June 19th. But yellow are bookings. I'm going to stop sharing and show you how this has evolved. This is that same freaking sheet. And it's not anything big in terms of what you say. It's simply following up. So can you guys see? That's Tommy and Kathy. Tommy and Kathy, June 10th, right? That's
Right.
June 1. The next contact came from their party. T's for Tommy and C's for Kathy. More bookings, more contacts. You guys following me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yellow are bookings. Okay, then from their party, I needed another page because Tommy and Kathy had more contacts. These are bookings, and now I've got some recruits. Okay, I'm going. More bookings. Now it says, what does that say? June, I'm up to June 21st. New host. More bookings, more recruits. I have been using this tool ever since. That week was not as much follow-up, right? But new host. Okay. More bookings, more recruits. June 1st, more bookings, more recruits. This system works. There's still dates here that I need to go back and follow up with them, right? I haven't got anybody. If you use this system that I am teaching you, your business will explode. 30 contacts a day. Book your first 2 parties for the next couple Fridays. One this coming Friday at least. We'll get you started on that party, more for the following Friday, and you will have so much business you won't even be able to see straight. Okay?
Right.
All right, I will send that to you. You promise me you will try it, do 30 contacts, and follow up with us, okay? Use the teammate Facebook message thread to share because those people who didn't make it on this call are going to want to see the results that you guys get. So
Okay.
I covered basically an intro, and I went over my time. So real quick, what were the best, oh my gosh, goodness, tips or info that you got from our time here today?
I like what you showed us, the Bible thing, the Pampered Chef Bible, and I like how you showed us that form, those forms. I think that's going to be helpful. And the fact that you try to send out 30 messages a day.
Okay, great. That's your to-do list for the next couple days, right? As soon as you get bookings, you contact your recruiter, and we'll start you with the next steps, right? Great. Thank you, Jessica. How about you, Sylvia? Was this helpful?
Yes, it was. So I like the 30-day that you're doing every day. So like follow up and then the next day follow up. And that's very helpful to me. So I've already got one booking. She's already said yes. So
what's her date?
Her for the next Friday, the 8th, right?
That's next Friday is the 8th, correct?
Right. And so, yes, thank you. And whoever else chimes in, or then they get the 15th or whatever the following week.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
And you kind of keep in mind, we've got Thanksgiving coming. So just work on the 8th and the 15th.
Okay.
When they say they want to do it later, say, we certainly could. But everybody starts to get a little freaky when Thanksgiving hits. Pick the 8th or the 15th. That way you've got your free goodies and you're cooking your Thanksgiving dinner with them.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay.
From yours. You will hear that. You'll say, oh, I don't know about now. I'm like, are you kidding? Really? Do it now. 5 minutes a day?
Uh-huh.
It's going to take you less than that.
Okay.
Okay. And one thing that we have actually had to implement recently is block parties. So you guys picture one Facebook group with 4 hosts. And we will show you how to do that. That's what we'll be doing is block parties.
Okay. Pick 4.
Set up your
Facebook friends.
And we'll walk you through the next steps. But I started block parties last week because I had all these hosts and all these different groups. So you put them all in one, it works out fabulous. You'll love it. Simpler than you guys experienced it on your party.
Okay, and that group comes from our 30 that send out.
Yep.
Okay.
Pam, what do you think? Just info from today. You were in and out of the first time we did this call. Was this better?
Oh, definitely better. I have a couple questions. So as far as what Sylvia just said, so if she has one on the 8th and then she gets another one, she has it to the 15th, but you can do multiple parties in a week. So she
Please do. Please do.
Okay.
You to get as many hosts as possible for the 8th, and those will be your training, your recruiter and I, and your entire group team is going to be guiding you, and we will hold your hand and show you, and we'll be all of us will be following that guide. So what I do with my brand new consultants is I set up their party for the next Friday, and I have them add in as many hosts as they can confirm, and it's a block party. Ginger just did this. She just signed last Friday. And that Friday, she had 3 hosts. And she was a consultant. She was called the consultant. But I had her and her 3 hosts in a group, and I was feeding them the information and the steps that the hosts were doing. So she was learning it as I was basically being the role of the consultant. So she got to experience that first week of parties, and one of those gals signed up, and now she's working on the next week. So you're not going to just get thrown out there. If you're very independent and you just want to take the Bible and use it, it's all there. But we are going to be holding your hand.
So where do we get the Bible at? Where do we find that?
I'm gonna send it again. There's been a lot of info, and
yes.
Yeah,
the Facebook messengers are just crowded with information. Things get lost.
I can't hear you.
Oh, the Facebook Messenger groups, there's just been so much information flying around them that I've just lost track of where everything is.
Well, there's one more Facebook place that we have established, So I don't want to. I want to know what is working for you. I'm sharing my screen. So this new PC teammate is a Facebook message thread, but we actually do have a Facebook group specifically for our teammates who are doing online parties. So I didn't want to dump you into this until you were feeling a little more comfortable, but now is a good time. It says Shelley's Rockstar VP support group. This is where all those tools are. So if you go and say tracker, that little search mechanism. So here's tracking messages. Here it is. So you search for tracking right there. That's that 25. That's that sheet I just showed you that has 25 contacts a week. 25 contacts on a single page. Okay. That's
And then the Bible's in there.
The Bible is in there. Search for Bible. Effective right there. Effective October 17th. We switch to this guide Bible. That's it. That's it right there. Do you want me to add you to this page?
Yes, please.
Yes.
It'll be a lot easier for you to find things. Ellen, you'll have to add Sylvia. Beth, are you in here?
Yes.
This is a member. And Jessica, are you in here? Jessica, I'm adding you right now.
You add Sylvia in?
Yeah.
I can't until we're friends. You'll have to do it, Ellen. Or a friend.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it after we're done.
Okay, so this is
Thank
what
you.
it looks like. And this group is going to explode, but it's much more searchable, Pam, okay? Does that help?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. But if you're having trouble finding something, reach out to your recruiter. So here's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to start doing these, and you're going to run into obstacles and frustration. You're going to go through your learning curve. And there's going to be times where you're like, oh my gosh, she told me I could do 4 parties at a time, and I don't think I can do it. You're going to get frustrated. But 4 parties, honestly, for every 4 parties you do, 1 is going to flop. 1 is going to pop and be awesome, and 2 are going to be average. And if you're following those steps and you're doing them for 1 party, it makes sense to do it for 4.
Okay.
But you're only doing 1 party a week, and that 1 is the one that flops, oh, you're going to lose your momentum.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Folks who are using this and doing it are doing 15 to 20 parties a week. I'm just asking you to do 4.
You don't have to do that.
Right.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys so very much. Keep those questions coming. You can use this page, this page that I just showed you, and post your questions. That's for a place for us who are doing online parties specifically.
Okay. I think Beth has one question also before you go. What is it, Beth? The craft fair. She wants to ask you something about the craft fair.
I'll have to call her back on that. So hang tight.
Okay.
Guys, thank you so very much for
Thank you.
and for your time and attention.
Thank you. Have a great day and a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend. I'll take care of those 30. I'm going to send you those messages right now. Okay?
Thank
Okay.
you. Bye.